Good morning. Today is the 6th of October. It is day 7 of Vlogtober, so a week, almost a week, because I started last Saturday. It is Friday. Ooh, despite having the selfie stick thingy-majiggy, I'm still managing to make it very wobbly. Had a little bit of a later start today. It is now 8:15. Took me ages to get up this morning. But I don't have class till 10. So, oh, pardon me. I'll leave within the hour. Yeah, probably exactly an hour. So in that time, I'm gonna make some breakfast. Possibly have coffee. Depending on time, I will make a decision based on time. If I want to upload, edit yesterday's vlog, which probably won't be the case, actually thinking about it now I said that out loud, because it'll probably take at least an hour just for me to do the editing, and then I can't move my computer or my phone until it exports, and I'm not walking onto the bus, just holding both my devices, plus I'm worried I'm going to drop them. So okay, no, I won't do that. I will either do some uni reading, or I might just knit and just have some knitting time before I have to go to class. The Stephen West Shul got released last night, so I think it ended up being about 20 to 10 my time. I was just about to go to bed, so I have cast on. I've done the first, I think 4 or 6 rows, so not very much. But I will be knitting on. I will at some point obviously be knitting on that, because I do want to try and keep up with the clothes. If I don't, it's not too bad. But I didn't. But it just helps keep me motivated to get it finished. So I don't know if I record that, because I'm just thinking about spoilers. But I could always put a spoiler warning, right? I may need to use chapters and timestamps for the first time, so that people can skip. That might be the best way for me to do it. If I put timestamps of when MKAL start, like me showing the MKAL starts and when I put it away. Because as I said, the clue was released yesterday, so most people have not seen the first clue, I think. So yeah. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. But before that, I got very excited, and I'm sure any other crafters out there would also get excited if this was, But I was looking on the Dundee website. I saw something about library refurbishment on the app. So I went onto the website to see if I could find it. And the first place I looked was campus facilities. That wasn't actually where it was in guides, but anyway. So I looked at campus facilities, and I'm scrolling through. The University of Dundee has a knit shop on campus, like a craft shop with yarn. Granted, the reason why it's there is for the main reason for it is because they have a design school, and so it'd be for the textile design. But from what I can see, any University of Dundee student or staff can go there. It's on campus, so that's why it's not public. But there's no restriction as to what degree you must be in. So there's a yarn shop on campus. That's really cool. And then they have a like an art supply shop as well that has stationery and other craft stuff too. I'm so excited. That'll be one of the first things I'll check out probably once I get there, will be the craft shop and the textile shop. Yeah, because that's really cool. And they did say something about having like merino wool and stuff like that. And even if they just have it on a cone, you know, like full ply on a cone, you can knit a jumper with that. I won't need, I mean, I will want to venture into Edinburgh to get yarn. That's my own personal, I want to go to those shops. But if I find a pattern and I'm like, I want yarn for that now, I don't have to leave Dundee. I mean, yes, okay, I could order it online and then I don't have to leave Dundee. But I can go to a physical shop and not have to leave Dundee. Which is very exciting. So yeah, I got very excited last night when I found that. And I wanted to share my excitement. I was a lot more excited last night when I first found out because I was, one, tired, and two, I just saw it and I was like, this is amazing. But yeah. Also, East Anglia Yarn Festival. Make-along votes are currently up. I have voted. This is the first year I will most likely be able to go. My grandparents live within the Norfolk area, so I can probably stay with them. So, I'm hoping to be at East Anglia Yarn Festival. I'm also going to try, it's not open yet, but they have like a podcaster, basically you can apply to get like a podcaster lanyard, and then you can record and stuff while you're there. Almost like press credentials, but for podcasters. And which I thought was really cool. So I'm hoping to get into that, and possibly some of the classes. But not all of that has been released yet, because we are in October of 2023. And East Anglia Yarn Festival is the end of March 2024. So, I mean, months away. But we have started looking at the make-along. I really hope Tulsa Tea wins, because I want to make one of those anyway. And the others are like slipovers and vests, and it's just not really my thing. Or like, some of them I like, but the ones that have become more popular and have been requested for the East Anglia Yarn Festival, just not my thing. So I really hope Tulsa wins. Really hope. But I guess we'll find out. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some eggs because I'm hungry. Make some coffee. Probably watch some Vlogtober, because I've had, I think, 3 people have uploaded since. So I've definitely got the next Back to Blighty one. I've got Simply Serving, and I've got Carla of, I think it's like Knit, Sew, Create, Repeat. I think I've got that right, hopefully. I'll link to those channels below. But I know I've got the latest Vlogtobers from those 3 channels. My cat just squeaked. Hi! I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Right. Hello. Right. There she is. Oh, she's very close to the camera. There we go. Oh, outfit for today. I am wearing my... This is not a good angle, but oh well. I wear my acorns and antlers. This is a pattern by Anna Johanna. I finished this a little while ago, just before I went to Wellington for a networking event. So, that is today. I was going to wear a dress because it looked like it was going to get warm, but it's in that weird transitional weather where it's single digits at the moment, and then likely going to get up to 18 degrees for like an hour, literally just an hour, and then drop again. So at least with what I'm wearing, I can take this off. I have a t-shirt underneath. I can take this off, and then my trousers aren't particularly thick, but they're a bit warmer than wearing a skirt. So, and the library will probably be really warm as well because they seem to crank up the heat in the library. Don't know why. You'll go from the library where you'll be sweating, you only take a jumper off, and then you'll go get coffee, and the temperature change is insane. Don't know why it's so hot in there. It's lovely in the winter. It's brilliant because you don't freeze because part of me gets cold, but when it gets warmer, it's not quite so nice. I really hope in the summer they put the aircon on rather than the heat. Yeah. Whereas that seems a little bit counterintuitive, doesn't it? Especially considering we get to like 30 degrees Celsius. Yes, Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius. You do not need heating in 30 degrees Celsius. Not when you're inside. Definitely not. Be like a sauna. No thanks. Anyway. Time for food. Ash has joined me. So I'll have some breakfast. You probably watch those Vlogmas. I keep wanting to say Vlogmas. It's not Vlogmas. It's Vlogtober. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's not Vlogmas. Not yet. It's Vlogtober. Anyway, watch those Vlogtobers. Just chill before I have to go to class. Got a workshop this morning. And if it's anything like previous weeks, the lecturer will probably be expecting me to answer because no one else does. So I do actually need to pay attention and engage. I mean, I normally pay attention and engage anyway, but I kind of definitely have to in this class because the lecturer picks up when I don't. So, yeah. I mean, and I get more out of it if I engage. I meant to have 2 classes. It's like, oh, I'll go to the library and study afterwards. I've literally got class straight after. It's a distance class though. But if I don't go now, then I have to do it later, and I tend to forget. And hopefully it finishes. Hopefully everything finishes on time. The issue I have is the first class, the lecturer tends to go overtime. And so if I then joined in the other class, by the time I get myself set up and everything, I'm like 10 minutes late because the other lecturer is convinced that we have until like 11 o'clock. The other lecturer is convinced that we have until 11 o'clock on the dot when we actually have until 10:50 to give people time to get to other classes. In the other class, the distance one starts at 11, and so if we finish the first one at 11 o'clock, I'm late for the second one. And then at that point, I'm just kind of like, wow. Unless I join it on my phone, and then it's kind of annoying though. I'll decide. I might just join on my phone, maybe. Then I can have the lecture slides up on my computer. That's a plan. Don't know how well I'll be able to engage. I mean, I know I can get chat, but it's more difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I do actually need to eat because I'm hungry. My legs are hating me at the moment because I've been working out, but it's like It's good though, like they just feel a little bit jelly, but that's normal. Right. Food, and then if I do get a chance to knit, I'll try and record it. If I end up knitting on the Stephen West and MKAL, then I'll put a spoiler thingy majiggy. But yeah, I'm gonna go get food. Hello, it is now just gone 5 o'clock. I left early a little. What? That makes no sense. I left uni a little bit earlier today, because I had an appointment in town. So, and then I was thinking, I could go to the library, but then I had another brainwave that I have an assignment due, or assignment/exercise, like it's graded, it's worth 5%, but there's no time limit on it. It's set up like a quiz, but there's no time limit on it, which means I can open it, I can't close it, but I can keep it open and go back and check it and do what I need to do up until I need to click the submit button by 11:59. And so I've been a little bit apprehensive about starting it because I've been worried about if I, move my laptop around, is that potentially going to cause issues, etc. Whereas I realised if I just went home and started it at home and did it here, I'm not moving my laptop anywhere, I'm not running the risk of accidentally pushing the off button or anything dumb like that. And so I came home. I also was thinking about the fact of, well, if I want a cup of tea or something like that, something other than water, if I go home and do it at home, then I have, it's not free technically because I've already bought it, but free tea and coffee available. So there's that too. So I just came home and then ended up spending probably about an hour talking to my husband about various things, from the possible upcoming move to the upcoming election, because that's currently going, and we'd realised we hadn't got our voting pack. I'm not going to talk too much about elections, but more just I know I registered because I voted before. This is the 3rd time I voted, and they couldn't find my details. And I know they had them because I checked them earlier this year and realised, I need to update them. But I needed my driver's license and I didn't have it on me at the time, and then forgot to go back. And then I went on to do it today, and they're like, we can't find any record of you. So I had to re-enroll. But that was that little fiasco. Thankfully, it's very quick and easy to do, but I know they had my records. I don't know why. I have no idea. Maybe they thought I left the country, which I'm not quite sure why they would think that. I don't know. But anyway, so we talked about that. We talked about a few other things as well. And then I've knit 6 rows on my Stephen West, and I forgot to put up the the camera, but there will be plenty more knitting because, that's the plan anyway, because aside from checking that assessment and submitting it, I plan on having a cruisy evening because the last couple of weeks have been pretty intense in the sense of studying, and I'm tired. I just want to knit. I want to knit on the MKAL clue. I would like to try and knit on the back-to-back top. And I just want to just relax, and maybe I'll have a glass of wine tonight, either that or a nice hot drink, and just have a nice relaxing Friday afternoon. But before I do that, I'm going to do some exercise. So that, because I don't really want to do it after I can't even say the word. I don't know why. After dinner. Because then I've got to wait before I then do exercise, which means then I'm going to do it late, and then I'm not going to want to do it. Oh, holding the camera wrong. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. But I won't show you my MKAL right now because I'd have to put up the whole like spoiler thing and stuff like that. But I will. There's not much of it. Literally like the first 12 rows. So it's not very much, but still I don't want to give away things. So yeah. Ash has claimed a empty project bag that I've forgotten to put away as her new pillow. She looks very cute though. But yeah. I think, yeah, just the rest of the day, I do need to edit and upload yesterday's vlog. That needs doing. The day before, Wednesday's vlog, like, it wasn't, like, a mission, I wouldn't say, but just, I had managed to get, which is good because it's a vlog, but so many, like, little clips and things that I need to put in. And so, it took so long. Ugh. But it went up. I didn't have issues with uploading, so yay. Yeah. I don't know when the lighting is going to change. It's starting to get dark a little bit already. Not in the sense of, I guess, more time, but rather weather. It was raining this morning, and then it was sunny for like 2 hours from like, or like an hour from like 3 to 4, and now it's cloudy again. So yeah, transitional weather. But I'm gonna hop up and get some exercise done. The quick one today. There is actually like, it's like a 9-minute or a 7-minute one, and then like a 6-minute one. So nice and quick. And I know I'll feel better once I've done it. That's the thing. That's why I keep reminding myself. I will feel better once I've done it. If I don't do it, I will feel worse. Not that I feel bad. So maybe that's not the right way to say it. But like, I will not feel as good if I don't do it. Because I've got a routine going at the moment, and I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it. I know that that's not going to be possible. Not going to be possible all the time, because life happens, and I also have to kind of limit sometimes what I do. I have chronic fatigue. Oops. Oh my gosh. I have chronic fatigue syndrome, and so there's days sometimes I just can't. But if I am able to, and I feel able to do it without like injuring myself, basically, I don't want to do it, or I don't feel like it. Try not to have that as an excuse. I feel too unwell, or I'm in so much pain, is a little bit more of a reason, I think. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your body. And I'm getting better now at knowing kind of when I'm getting towards my limit and I need to stop. And I'm not at that because I'm doing short and not as intense exercises, which is still better than doing none, but it's not as full on as like full on weight training and things like that. So at the end of the day, you've got to find what works best for you. But I've been filming for the last 9 minutes. Time is getting on. I will need to cook dinner in about 30 minutes. So I need to get up. And then I can knit. Or knit more. So I will check in. I keep saying that. I feel like it sounds like I'm saying chicken, like the bird, like what, but no, check in. At some point today, some point this afternoon. When? I mean, who knows at this point, right? Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. So, I just had a little bit of a panic. Turns out we're all good, but yeah. I mean, it's also good to know for next time, but anyway. So, in the last clip, I was talking about an assignment I have due tonight. So, I'll just pop you there. It is an exercise. It's kind of set up like a quiz, and it has no time limit. However, it has a close time. So, like a deadline. And I started it once I got home because I was worried about my computer crashing and that I was not going to be able to get back into the attempt. My computer didn't crash, but my Moodle did. My Moodle is if you don't know, it is, ours is called Stream, but basically it's the online like learning platform where all our work is submitted, where all our lecture notes are, course information, etc. That crashed. And I freaked out. I was like, I went back into it. Turns out you can resume last attempt. So we are good. I'm going to check my answers now and then submit it because I do not want this hanging over my head. It is 7:10. I've still not edited yesterday's vlog, so I really need to get wriggle on. So I'm going to submit this so that I know it's done, because kind of have to go by priorities. As much as I love doing the vlogs, it's not going to get me my uni grades. So I'm going to do that. On a positive note though, I mean, this is a positive note because I didn't lose all my work. But on another positive note, I got my feedback from a previous assignment, not for this class, for a different class, and I got 91%, which I'm super excited about because that means an A+. So yay, that's done. That means currently in that class I'm sitting at an average of about 95. I do still have a 70% exam to go, but I'm excited. It gives me a little bit more of a buffer zone. Not to say I'm not going to try an exam. If I can walk out with an A+, I'm walking out with an A+. But if things go completely wrong in the exam, it gives me a little bit of extra buffer space to make sure I actually pass. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to taxation, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Check my answers, submit them, and then start editing. Start editing. Yeah. I will film in a bit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe after I've done this, because I feel like otherwise I'll get distracted. Hello, I have kind of got this at a weird angle just because I was knitting on my MKAL while I was waiting for all the media to upload into the editing software, and so I don't want to spoil that, so you get kind of a weird like side angle thingy majiggy. Anyway, finally I have finished editing. It is 10:04 p.m. I started trying to edit around 8 o'clock, but ran into storage issues. So I had storage issues on my phone previously, sorted that a couple of days ago, and then I could not get any of the media to upload to the editing software. And it said about the cache being full, but when I went in, there was nothing there, so I spent ages trying to figure out what's going on. Turns out it was actually just my computer storage. So I've got that sorted, but I had to upload a bunch of stuff to Google Drive so I could take it off my hard drive. And that took probably about 2 hours. No, it wouldn't have taken 2 hours. It would have taken an hour. Yeah, an hour before I could start editing. So we are now exporting. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah. Again, because I am waiting for it to finish exporting. My phone is tethered. It is stuck here. Until it finishes. So, yay. Which I guess means audiobook and knitting. I might try and record more. It's probably going to be the MKAL though, so I need to put another spoiler. Yeah. Because that's my main focus at the moment, because I want to... I'm not going to pressure myself too much if I don't keep up with it, but if I can somewhat keep up with the timeline, it just means I'll actually get it done. So, and I decrease the risk of myself getting spoilers on Instagram and things like that. So, I'm going to knit some more while I wait for this to finish its business. But this might be the last talking clip of today's vlog. You might get some knitting, but it's probably be the last talking one. So, thank you for joining me today. I can't even remember what I recorded today. I don't think I recorded very much. Maybe there'll be more tomorrow because I'm home, and so I'm not worrying about people around me. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow holds, but as soon as this finishes exporting, I'm going to bed because I'm so tired. So I will see you in the morning. Have a good night, and thank you for joining me today.